Is this looking right, y'all? Tell me.
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I'm back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It's probably Transformation Tuesdays. It's a get ready with me. Hi, how are you? We're gonna be doing something different today. I've been getting into get ready with me's. I mean, obviously, because I be getting ready on here and I don't be going nowhere. You know, my husband and I were scurry in the house, but finally are starting to go to dinner and things like that. So I want to do some get ready with me's. For today, I'm drinking some wine. Of course, y'all know I love a good Chardonnay. Of course, this Get Ready With Me is sponsored by Donmily.com. I want to say thank you to Donmily for providing this wig to me and sponsoring a portion of this video. Y'all see this hair? Doesn't she give like Ari Lennox, like sort of Braidout sort of vibes? So if you want to see how I customized this wig and applied this wig, please keep on watching and then we can get into the Get Ready With Me. Again, shout out to Donmily Hair for providing this beautiful wig to me. So give y'all some deets on this beautiful wig. This is the 13x4 lace front Jerry curly wig. It's 150% density and 14 inches long. The cap size is 22 to 22.5 inches, and there are combs and adjustable straps inside the wig. So we're going to be bleaching our knots. As you can see, I used a 40 volume developer and what did I use? The Quick Blue bleach. I love it's the L'Oreal Quick Blue bleach. And I mix it together with a spoon until it's like a toothpaste consistency, and then I spread it onto the inside of the cap. Now, you need to be wearing gloves doing this. If you want your hands to look young for the rest of your life, wear gloves. But I live my life on the wild side. So I usually leave it on for 45 minutes. I would say check every 15 minutes, but I leave it on for 45 minutes and I just shampoo the cap and get all of the bleach out with some Pantene Smooth shampoo. And then I'll go in with some Pantene conditioner. And girl, this is how I deep condition my little hair. I'll just put it inside of a Publix bag and let it sit for 30 minutes to an hour. And then I'll come back and rinse it out. I know y'all see my cabinets. I need to get them painted. But girl, we've been busy. Also, we just don't care. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse out the wig and then dry it in a microfiber towel to reduce frizz on the hair. And I ended up combing out the hair with my Evolve brush as well. So I'm gonna put it on this scary wig head. This wig head is scary. Like, can you imagine walking in the middle of the night with this wig head just sitting there? Oh my God, so scary. But I use it to dry my wigs. It usually dries my wigs in about an hour or two versus overnight. So I'll also get into plucking would it be plucking the lace or plucking the hairline? Yes. So I'll go in and pluck the hairline. It usually takes me about 30 minutes to pluck. I'll just part and pluck until I get to the front of the head. I just try and thin it out in a really natural area. I know what works for me. You just have to figure out what works for you. I brush out the hair and then we get into flattening the hairline. So I like to use the ZLA mousse and I'll just go ahead and rub it all over the hairline. Then I'll brush the hairs down in the front. And I try to make sure they smooth and I try and make them look like what I want my hairline to look like in real life. You know, I smooth it down, look all thick and stuff. And then I'll take some rapid strips and just lay it over the top of the head and then blow dry it until it's super duper dry and crispy. Then we're gonna cut off our lace. Of course, you already know the drill. I do the same thing, cutting off my lace. Just use some Annie shears. I don't like to use house scissors. If you use house scissors, you could mess up your lace. Here I am in my glory with my freshly shaven face, and I'm just going to do my base. I use my wig grip and just a wig cap that's closer to my skin tone. We're going to plop on the wig, and we're going to use every time I forget it, oh my God, it's the Wig Dealer melting spray. I'll spray it onto the hairline, then use a blow dryer and dry it, and then repeat those steps across the hairline. It's such an easy process, easier than what I used to do. Girl, I made life so much easier, so much harder for myself when I did it the old way. This way, quick and easy, and it melts. Like, look at that. I don't even need baby hairs. But of course, I'm ignorant. I need to do baby hairs anyway. I love baby hairs. So when I do my baby hairs, I separate them from the hair, comb them out, and then I use my Got to Be Glued gel to lay down the baby hairs. I know the other girls use mousse, but I'm telling you, the Got to Be Glued gel with the Wig Dealer spray, this wig is not going anywhere. Like, if we got in a fight, you could probably beat me up, but this wig's still gonna be on my head, and your wig gonna be sent out to the community, girl. Somebody else gonna have your wig, and mine is still gonna be on my head. I can't fight, but I can keep a wig on. So after I use that Got to Be Glued gel, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off those baby hairs ends, and then we're gonna go ahead and melt them down using another rapid strip. Thank God those things are cheap, because girl, I go through these like water. So we're just gonna separate the hair, and we're going to go ahead and detangle and get these curls all clumped together. I like to clump them down. So I like to use my Shea Moisture, what did I call this? Frizz-free curl mousse. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is good. Shout out to Kyra for shouting me out in her video, because she used it, and I'm telling you, it works. It works so good. So I like to use that in combination with a detangling brush. I left a link for it down below, and it combs through the hair and it gets it all clumped together. I like to clump it all together and then dry it and then separate it later, because then you get the best real juicy curls, as Kyra would say. Juicy. That's how they look. It looks so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of the head. I try not to put too much on it because it takes a long time to dry, but that's how I get the best results. And I love how with the Shea Moisture product, it doesn't get it all like producty and greasy. Like, it just works. So after we've gotten through all the hair, I clump the hair all together till it's like one big pigtail curl on both sides. And then we're gonna let that stay. We're gonna let it air dry for a minute, and then I'm just gonna take it off. And as you can see, we are done. So cute. I'll leave a coupon code for this wig down below. Now let's continue on with the tutorial. Okay, y'all, so we've done the hair, and the hair is drying. It takes a long time for this stuff to dry. I love this product, but girl, air drying it is gonna take some time. So we're gonna do our makeup, and I'm gonna put on my thumbnail so y'all can see my nails for today. I love these nails. They're press on, so they don't last. Depending on how I apply them, they'll last for like a week and a half. You'll have one or two that wants to go rogue and jump off my fingernail bed. So these are the Kiss Classy nails, because I'm classy, I'm grown. It comes with the glue and everything. If y'all want me to do a press on nail tutorial, I can. I'm just gonna plop on this nail and then punch it. So our nail is back on, and we're back in business. Drank my green tea. Now I'm drinking my wine. I'm going to do my makeup routine, but I'm gonna try not to use any brushes, because if you saw my last Get Ready With Me, you already know that I hate washing brushes. We'll see how that works out. So in the meantime, we're gonna use our NYX Bear With Me spray to prime. I love this spray, and look at how it makes my skin look. For foundation, I'm gonna go with NYX again. This is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the color Cappuccino. So I'm gonna use my sponge. This is my e.l.f. sponge. I mean, still the beat up sponge, but it does its job. We're just gonna take it all over the face. I focused on the center of the face, and then I just drag the excess out. You can tell how much makeup someone has on from the perimeter of their face. Look at that. So y'all also know when I'm doing my makeup, I cannot go without my MAC NC45 concealer. Nothing has been able to replace my NC45. It just does not budge. It prevents my makeup from getting into my smile line. So I like to use this as like it's almost like a primer concealer. You know what I'm saying? How long is this gonna take me? Okay, so I started like at 7 o'clock, at 7:06 right now. I want this makeup to be easy peasy. You hear me? Keep on the same train of NYX, and we're gonna use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the color Golden Honey. And I'm just gonna go in my highlight areas, and this is just highlighting. I'm highlighting. Make sure like I look awake, you know? Highlighting the face and then down the nose. So if you like a contour palette and you're around my skin tone, a little lighter, a little darker, I love the Ruby Kisses contour palette. Like, this is my second one, and this is what I use for my bronzer. It is just so good. Like, it's a perfect bronzing color for me. I'm taking the butt of my sponge, the little booty, and I'm just rubbing it in there, twerking it on in there. So they don't have a really good range, and that's what I think is terrible. They need a much better range. Look at that. It's just reddish and just dewy and perfect. Ooh. But they don't have like the best range, and I wish they did, because I feel like the product is so good. And Ruby Kisses, like, you know who's buying your products. Like, girl. Ooh, you see that? Oh my God, it's just so good. I'm gonna take a little and go beside the nose as well. And since I don't want to use a brush, I'm gonna fake eyeshadow. Can y'all tell the difference? I put some on this eye. I'm gonna do it like a fake eyeshadow and just add some to the lid. Y'all, I think I'm getting like buku eyelashes in my eye, and I'm not sure why. Like, I don't know what's happening. Okay, so now that our bronzer is done, we can blend out our highlight. Oof. Ooh. I just love how it sticks to my NC45. Like, the NC45 concealer is like sticky. So like whatever you put under it, it like sticks to it like a stalker. I'm telling you, I love it. I'm just bringing the concealer up the forehead just to highlight a tad bit. Ooh, I am glowing, girl. I'm glowing. And then I take some of the concealer and I just go under the bronzer. Just drag it under. Okay, so now it's time for us to set. Girl, this is going fast. It's going quick. Today, I guess I'm going to use my powder Ruby Kisses palette. So I have the cream palette and I have the powder palette. I think I'm going to use like this lighter powder. Oh, that's good. Ooh, that kind of blends right into my, yeah. Ooh, yes. Going up the nose, up the forehead, setting and forgetting. On top of the lid, right here. I'm gonna go here for my smile lines because I don't want my smile lines to be like super light, because it starts to look weird around the mouth. So it's coming together. Okay, now for setting my bronzer, I'm gonna use the sister color right here, and I'm just gonna set it using the side of this Real Techniques brush. Real Techniques sponge. Do that look a fool? Probably. Yes, I'm doing it all with a sponge, girl. Oh, we're almost done with the face. Oh, I put too much on this side though. I was digging my nail into this. Oh no. Okay, let's go under the chin and set here and then side of the nose. And I'm gonna go over the eye. Who needs brushes, girl? You don't. You kind of do, but you don't. Basically, our base is done. Underneath the bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the same color that I use for my smile lines because I don't want it to be too bright. So I'm gonna take that and then just go underneath here. There we go. I love this. Oh my God. So we've set most of the face. Now we need to do blush. So for blush, I'm going to use, y'all, this is the only blush I use because it doubles as a blush and a bronzer. This is the Lip Bar Double Date Duo. Oh, but I like to use this color. Whoo, I think it's called Wind Down. Best blush ever. So this is gonna be tricky, okay? Because it's really powerful. Like, look at that. I'm gonna put it on my cheeks. Just lightly. Oh, perfect. Okay, do the other side. Lightly press into the cheeks. I'm gonna hit the nose and right here on the forehead, right there on the chin. Ooh, okay, I'm getting carried away. I need to sit down. Oh, girl, I'm looking like... But I'm gonna put a little bit of the blush on the eyelid just to give it more color. And it did, and it gave it sheen. Oh, look at that. Y'all see that? Period. So to set the entire face, I'm going to use the Black Radiance Soft Focus powder. I love this powder because it's thin, but it still like blends stuff well. Now I'm hoping this turns out right. So I'm gonna use the flat side of my Real Technique sponge, dipping into here, and I'm just gonna blend the whole face together. Ooh, oh, I don't know. Is this working? Ooh, Is this looking right? Am I not wrong? Is this looking right, y'all? Tell me. I'm somebody else's color. Hello, nice to meet you, because I don't think this is my skin tone, but it's okay, girl. I was going to use a brush for my lower lash line, but now I'm not. I need like a little bit of color on my lower lash line. If you know me, that's what I do. So I'm gonna open my little Decadence palette. I got this from Target. So I'm gonna take the tip, the very tip of this sponge, and I'm gonna go right under, and I'm using the color Adorn. That matches like my vibe right now, and that's, ooh, something do the same thing on the other side. Oh, I like that better than using a brush. Girl, who needs brushes? So now that that's done, we've already done the whole entire face. Right now it's 7:22 and I started at 7 o'clock. Hire me. No, don't hire me to do your makeup, girl. I'll mess up your whole face. So for my eyebrows, I love using this product. This is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Tint. It is like a liquidy, it's almost like, let me show you what it looks like. It's almost like an eyeliner. It's a liquid, but it's so good. So we're gonna go ahead and do the brows. I just plucked them, so I'm ready. So I got line underneath the brow, boom. And then I just flick upwards. And I like to outline like the tail end of the brow just to give it shape. And then I just color it in. Let me quit talking before I mess up. They're so uneven. Are they uneven? They look a little bit more even, but girl, I just have uneven eyebrows. It is what it is. Since it's date night, I like to use an eyeliner. Now, the girls don't be using black liners like that anymore because giving BBL aesthetic, everybody got them lashes. Y'all, like my eyelids, they're giving. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, I used to do my eyeliner driving. Like, I used to be that girl. These people and their dogs. Oh my gosh, shut up. Eyeliner's on. Next, we need to put on lashes. So I use the Ardell 420 lashes. These are some old ones. Do y'all reuse your lashes? Because I do. I just pick the glue off and then punch it, girl. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on these lashes real quick. Okay, so my lashes are drying. They're on, but they just need to dry before I push them up. In the meantime, we need to do our lips. I always use my Iman lip liner in the color Espresso. I used to think it was way too dark for me, but it's actually perfect. It's like the perfect color. And I overline my lips because I want my lips to look real juicy. I'm going to use my, is this Nika K? My Nika K color in maroon. This is like my favorite lip color. It's giving you 90s, right? In the center, I like to use NYX Lingerie in the color Seduction. If you've been on Amazon Live, y'all know this was like my favorite lip combination. So I'm just gonna plop that right in the center. And then we're gonna lip gloss it. So I'm gonna use my lip bar in First Lazy. Just gonna put it right in the center. And then I'm gonna take my second lip gloss from Lip Bar, and this is in Trophy Wife. And I'm just gonna top it off like right in the center because this is like a glittery sort of color. So this L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara in Black is Black, Grwm, so good. So I'm just gonna plop some on the eyes just to melt the lashes together. Ooh, it's looking good. And I'm gonna do the bottom lashes as well, girl. Ooh, y'all see that face? We are all done with the face. I am gonna set my face with the Bare With Me spray, but I like to let my mascara set in because if you spray it while the mascara is not dry, it's gonna get all underneath your eyes, and it is. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and dry the hair. The hair is like 60% dry. I'm going to use my Revlon blow dryer with the diffuser. Y'all know I love this thing. These people be going places that I don't even, why you driving like that? Okay, so my hair is dry, I think. I hope. I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff her out. I'm fluffing her out by stretching and kind of releasing the hair from the hold of the product. So separating this stuff, this curl mousse. Shout out to Kyra Sean. She mentioned me on her channel because she used that same product. I'm telling you, I don't be lying. But look at this hair. It's looking so beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and give you like the full finished look. So let me go get dressed. I'll be back. This top is from Amazon. The bottoms are from Good American, from Nordstrom, Amazon jewelry. Oh, shoes. Okay, let me balance, girl. Oh, ooh, these shoes. Are my feet ashy? Shoes are from Amazon. Watch is from Amazon, and bag. Ooh, this bag is from Nordstrom. It was like 30 bucks. So cute. It's a Steve Madden bag. Oh, my mic is in the way. So I'm wearing this Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. Smells so good, but it's a little bit strong. So if you're sensitive, be careful. Gotta scram. Love y'all. Bye. Okay, y'all. So this is the finished look of the hair. Oh, and it's completely dry. I had to kind of walk away and let it dry just a little bit longer, but ooh. Let me show you what it looks like from the back. Hopefully it look right from the back. I didn't cut it myself, so it's probably gonna look cute. I want to say thank you to Donmily for sponsoring this video and giving this wig to me. I absolutely love it. I'll leave the coupon code for this wig down below. It's time to go, girl. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Clink, clink, clink. We gotta go. Whew. Bye.